Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. So I appreciate you taking the time to be here. I'm at Jobin and Jismi and we are the leading solution provider of Oracle NetSuite. So I think we can just wait for 2 to 3 minutes so that others will not miss the beginning. And meanwhile, I hope my voice is audible and clear. And you can see my screen, which I have shared also. So once again, welcome everyone to the webinar features to look for in ERP for professional services. So we are here to start the webinar. So before we jump into the content, let me introduce myself. My name is Sandra Simon and I specialize in ERP solutions for various industries. So with years of experience in helping organizations like yours implementing the ERP systems, I have seen the firsthand the incredible impact that the right technology can have. So today I will be sharing insights on how we can leverage ERP to enhance your business operations. And with me, we have the Homeless Paul, who specialize in ERP solutions specifically for the professional services. So let's dive into the today's agenda. So first we will be going through, like we will start with the basics, like defining the ERP and its specific relevance to the professional services. And next, then we will go into we will discuss the unique challenges professional service that we face and why ERP is a critical solution. And I will explain how ERP addresses those challenges and adds value to your operations. And next, we will explore the benefits, like what both the tangible benefits from efficiency gains to improved decision makings and etc. And then we will check on like features, like we will walk you through the key features you should prioritize when selecting an ERP, and we will discuss the criteria for choosing the right ERP system tailored to your needs. And also, finally, we will look at how NetSuite can help you stay agile and drive your business forward. As I said, so professional services firms face the unique challenges when compared to the other industries, like whatever it is, whether it is the product based or manufacturing. Like, unlike manufacturing companies that may offer a limited range of products, the professional services firms often like provide a complex a array of project-based services. Each will be the custom designed to meet the different needs of our clients. So this complexity requires managing a wide range of the project deliverables, resources, and billing models. And when different systems are used to handle these activities, like storing project data in one system and the financial information is in another, so these things will can get complicated fast. So for example, if the project data is in the project management system and expenses are actually tracked in a separate financial application, matching of these client activities with expenses to generate the accurate monthly billing can become what will I say, it can become a significant challenge. So this is where the ERP systems truly shine. ERP excels like at the reducing the complexity by inheriting the professional services by consolidating the data and the workflows across various operations activities, including the finance, the customer management, HR, and the project management. So by bringing all this data into a single unified database, companies can simplify operations while dramatically improving the data accuracy and efficiency. So for instance, a project management module within an ERP system can seamlessly integrate with a finance module, right? So thereby we can ensure the projects stay on the budget. So similarly, an ERP system that integrates with HR can help match the right skills to the right projects, ensuring that resources are used effectively. So this level of integration and the data consolidation is why the ERP is not just helpful but essential for the professional services firms. So now that we have explored why the professional service firms need an ERP system, so let's dive into how the ERP specifically helps the like streamline, optimize the operations for firms that juggle the complex project activities, resource, timelines, and the budget across the multiple clients. An ERP system can be a game changer. Definitely, it can be a game changer. Like by consolidating data across finance, HR, and project management into one unified platform, ERP systems actually simplify the processes and the workflows, making them more accurate and efficient. So let's explore the 5 key ways ERP can make a difference. So first point that I would like to convey is always the managing the multiple entities. So for firms operating globally or across diversified services, managing the multiple entities can be a real challenge. So each branch or the department might have its own financial processes, the unique challenges, and even different currencies or the regulations. So, for example, some of the entities will be in India and other the headquarters will be in US. So, whatever the departments or whatever the services is, suppose we have the professional services based company and we do have another product based company. So, whatever the multiple entities we have, we can bring into it if it is possible that we can bring that into one system, it's great, right? So an ERP system that unifies all these entities on a single platform, automating tasks like currency conversions and regulatory compliance, and this even ensures, I'm sorry, okay. So this even ensures that financial statements are consolidated and accurate, giving a decision makers a clear, holistic view of the performance. So next point that I would like to check on is automating the project accounting, right? So basically there will be two departments in every company, like the project department and the finance department. So the communication between these departments have to be work very seamlessly. So project accounting in professional services itself will be incredibly complex, especially when dealing with multiple projects, each with its own budget and timeline. So imagine a global consultancy managing projects across various countries, currencies, and tax regulations. So an ERP system automates the gathering of financial data like billing, expenses, currencies, and currency exchanges into a real time, so unified database. So this automation ensures that financial records are always up to date and compliant and making audits and reviews much simpler and the more efficient. I think you all understood about that point. And next, we are eagerly going for the facility, like the how to ERP helps professional services in the like facilitating the flexibility in project billing. So billing in professional services is far from straightforward. So firms often deal with a mix of hourly engagements, fixed rate contracts. So there will be multiple like value-based billing. As I said, hourly or fixed rate, whatever the value-based billing. So as the client relationships evolve, so do their billing needs also. When we come close with the clients, they will be having a different billing needs also. So ERP systems allows the firms to configure multiple billing structures, the track project hours, and automate the billing processes. So this flexibility ensure that invoices are accurate, timely, and aligned with client preferences. So leading to the improved billing transparency and the client satisfaction. And next is, of course, the improving of the data security. So with the Vast amount of sensitive data that professional services firms handle, ranging from client information to strategic plans. Data security is like very important at its peak. So ERP system offer robust security solutions by centralizing the data storage and incorporating advanced encryption, multi-factor authentication, and role-based access controls. So this reduces the risk of data breaches and ensures that employees only access data relevant to their roles, protecting both the firm and its clients. Next, it is the last point in how ERP helps the professional services is the providing instant access to the information. So in this fast-paced world of professional services, quick and accurate access to information is critical. So delays in obtaining the right data can lead to missed opportunities and dissatisfied clients. So ERP system eliminate the data fragmentation by consolidating the information across departments, making it accessible in real time, whether it's a project's financial standing or resource allocation or the client feedback. Everything is just a few clicks away. So this immediate access not only expedites the decision making but also enhances the client engagement. So in summary, ERP systems helps the professional services like firms navigate the complexities of their operations with the greater efficiency, security, and flexibility, ultimately driving to the better business outcomes. So, as I said, in this fast-paced world of professional services, every project brings a unique set of challenges, from managing diverse resources to keeping track of constantly shifting priorities. So, but imagine having a system that keeps everything running smoothly, ensuring you're always on the top of your game. That's exactly what an ERP system offers, right? So, let's explore what are the key benefits that make ERP systems indispensable for the professional services firms, right? So first, here we have the streamlined operations. So the professional services, the firms strive on precision, efficiency, and the time management. So, however, juggling multiple projects with the various varying scopes, timelines, and client needs can be overwhelming. So, ERP system bring all operational activities, be it with finance, HR, or project management under one roof. So, by automatic processes and synchronizing the real data, ERP systems ensure that every aspect of your operations run well like oil machine. So whether it's coordinating multiple cases in a law firm or managing consulting projects across regions, so ERP system eliminate overlap and delay, driving operational efficiency. And next, in this world of the services, we have different type of services. Whatever the services that you're giving, managing the projects effectively is key to maintaining the client trust and the profitability. So the ERP systems empower you with tools that offer transparency, agility, and the coordination. So with features like real-time data entry and the integrated project management modules, we can track milestones, allocate resources, and manage budgets with ease. So this is especially critical when handling complex multi-phase projects where every detail matters. So an ERP system ensures that every project is on track, on budget, and aligned with client expectations. And next, we have the improved financial management. So when there is an ERP, what is the next ERP benefit is for the financial department? So financial management is often it should be a work for the professional services firms with projects spanning different clients, contracts, and billing structures. Keeping track of finances can be a daunting. So ERP systems simplify this complexity by integrating the financial data with project management, HR, and CRF modules. So this holistic approach ensures accurate budgeting, timely invoicing, and efficient cash flow management. So imagine auditing billing billable hours or linking expenses to specific projects effortlessly. So the ERP system make it possible, providing you with a clear financial picture at all times. And next, accurate time and expense tracking. So with its or professional services firm with its unique, with its own budget and timeline, accurate time and expense tracking is crucial to ensure that projects remain profitable. So ERP system provide meticulously the tracking down to the minute, connecting the dots between the project hours, expenses, and the budgets. So this not only offers a holistic view of project costs, but also triggers automated alerts when expenses exceed the preset limit. So whether it's a tracking hours or managing the overheads, ERP systems ensure that you will be always billing accurately and the maintaining the profitability. And next, it is the resource allocation and optimization. So balancing multiple projects with shifting timelines and requirements demands optical resource allocation. So a breakdown operational loss by providing a unified view of resource availability and the project needs. So this allows the company to allocate resources efficiently, aligning them with project demands and profitability goals. So whether it's a managing the staff across the litigation cases or coordinating resources for a global consulting projects. So ERP system ensures that you're making the best use of your assets, avoiding overcommitment and delivering on client expectations. So next, it is the enhanced client relationship management. So client relationships are the lifeblood of the professional services firms, right? So ERP system enhance these relationships by integrating client interactions, service histories, and communication threads into a unified system. So what happens is when these all are available under one project or one record, this allows you to deliver the personalized, timely, and insightful services that align with the client needs. So with features like comprehensive client reviews and automated communication flows, ERP system help you build strong, enduring relationships that drive clear like client satisfaction and business growth. And next is the data-driven decision making. Of course, as it says, we can have a real-time view of your business, and you can take the actionable knowledge engine that which empowers your design strategies that are both robust and adaptive, and ensuring that your firm remains competitive and client-focused. And next, it is the improved collaborations. Like collaboration is essential in professional services, like where every project is a team effort. So ERP system fosters collaboration by bridging departments, providing real-time data across all the sections. So this ensures that everyone from finance to project is on the same page, and the risk management, like whether we can evaluate whether the projects are inherently risky with we can check whether potential for the scope creep or resource misallocation and the financial mis judgments have been asked. So those kind of risks can be evaluated, and of course the scalability as the firm as your firm grows, so do the complexities of managing multiple projects, clients, and operational challenges will be growing. So we should have an ERP system that provides the scalability that you need to expand without sacrificing the efficiency or the client satisfaction. And next, it is the regulatory compliance. Like compliance is a top priority for professional services firms, especially industries like legal, accounting, and consulting. So ERP system also simplify these compliance when it comes to the regular compliances and all. And the data security, as you know, today's digital world, data security is non-negotiable. So ERP system provide a unified data management protocol that reduces the risk of security breaches. So with features like role-based access, data encryption, and audit trails, ERP system ensure that the sensitive data is protected at all times and giving you and your clients a peace of mind. And last, the redundancy, reduce the redundancy. So as you know, if there is disparate systems that can lead into redundant data and the operational inefficiencies. So the ERP system eliminates this redundancy by centralizing the data in a single unified database, and this ensures that consistency across the departments and reduces the risk of errors, the miscommunication, and the project delays. So allowing our firm to operate more effectively and deliver better results for your clients. So without any delay, we are coming to our topic, the features to look for in an ERP for the professional services. As we have gone through the benefits and the why we need, you might be knowing what exactly we need to look for an ERP that when it comes to the professional services. So the key effective ERP solution is integrated modules that work seamlessly across the critical operational process. So these are the capabilities, core capabilities that you should look for when you look for a foundation of a strong professional services ERP solution. So as I said, CRM, when an ERP system for professional services must have this CRM capability at its core. Like look for ERP system with robust CRM modules featuring real-time data analytics, integrated communication tools, and synchronized data across different organizational domains, including the finance and HR. And with a unified platform connects the customer interactions across departments to form a great view of the client journey that helps build the nature and like nurture and retain clients. So for example, a CRM module in an ERP system could distill client communications, project status, and the financial data into a singular view. So allowing for more informed decision making and coherent communication. And as I said, the project management at its best, like it should also, when we say the project management, it should have the time tracking, the document management, like offers a consolidated platform to ensure the project delivery while optimizing the resources and maintaining the fiscal health. So instead of an disparate system, we should have a single system that we have having the CRM, project management, financial management, etc. Financial management, when we say it involve a varied and intricate financial transactions with multiple billing methods, so diverse expenditure types and multi-phased revenue streams. It's a landscape that depends on an ERP system that integrates a financial management, whatever it is, and the time and expense tracking, that who and all are working in one project, and finally whether this project was profitable, and also whether this employee was efficient for this project and all. So those type of reports are exactly what we need at the end. So we can go for that. And of course the business intelligence analytics, if the system throws the data and asks us to for a better decision, we can take with the best business intelligence and analytics. So, as I said, choosing the best ERP for professional services, we should evaluate the industry specific needs and the challenges. What is our industry? What is the industry that we are working at our firm? And check the scalability and the future proof that we could not take an ERP by seeing just the version of now. We have to plan for the future, and for the future how my ERP, when the business growth, how my ERP also will grows with, whether grows with me. So those are questions I have to be asked when we are choosing the best ERP. And the customer support, and whether we will get the continuous updates. As you know, every businesses are unique and changing and adapting different methods or different AI tools recently. So we have to check whether our, when we are choosing the best ERP, we have to check whether ERP that I have chosen will have the better continuous updates, or will be adapting to the new technologies. And also we would check where it will be helpful if we check the feedback and testimonials from similar businesses. So yeah, so here I would like to introduce what are all the features that have explained, what are all the benefits that we will be getting into an ERP, into an ERP that I have gone through with, which is Oracle NetSuite ERP. So NetSuite ERP delivers a unified, seamlessly integrated platform that eliminates the need for disparate systems and ensures that every piece of data is easily accessible and actionable across operational activities such as finance, HR, CRM, and the project management. So NetSuite's comprehensive ERP system offers, as I said, real-time visibility into operations, as we have checked the features like that can handle multi different projects, rapidly shifting resource allocations, complex billing, and more, all in a single platform. So here you can see this is a sample workflow of the NetSuite that we have for the project management. As you can see, whether the source transaction, whether it can be from a CRM. Actually, the sales department will be having a the communication with the clients initially, and they will be checking with the opportunities, estimates, sending us the cards and all. And then those source transaction, whatever the communication, etc., can be tracked, can be recognized, or can be made as an opportunity or estimate record or sales order record in NetSuite. And then we will be scoping and setting up the configuration. We will plan internally and also with the clients. And then we will be finding the resources, and we will be assigning the resources to each project, and staffing the resources and checking their availability and their planned leaves and all. We will assigning those resources, and by hours we have to assign the task, and then we have to take the expenses reports that coming from the clients, and also expenses that is coming from the our resources, also the tracking time, whether there will be a provision to approve by your managers, and also if it is not approved, we can even notify the employees, and whether whatever the billing methods, it's like whether it is a time based or whether it is a milestone based or fixed rate or charge based, like expenses based, or whether it is based on the project progress, whatever the rules that we the on the go the clients are setting us with us, we can set that in our project record. And the project billing and analytics, through the project analytics and reports, dashboards and all, we will be having a better decision for the next stage, whether we can find whether the project was profitable and what will be the next scope of next level that we have to check on and all. So by this I will first immediately go to the NetSuite. Yes. So for NetSuite, it is a cloud-based ERP system with almost all the modules that are available. Like as I said, the CRM, the finance, HR, and the project management, even turning the whatever the modules that you are required, it is all available, and it is completely cloud-based system in which there is no dependent on the hardwares, and we just have to log in with our credentials with the data security, with all the multi-factor authentication and the role-based system and all. We have to log in with our credentials, and we will be going through this will be a sample dashboard. So as I said, we need a role-based system that in a company, those who is a project manager, he or she should see what is exactly relevant to him or her. And whether it is finance department, all accounting related activities have to be seen to her. So in that way, NetSuite is also built as a role-based system. You can see the many roles in, like it's for the demo purpose I had. So currently I am in the project manager role, and here you can see the dashboard itself actually saying to me whether we are when we are coming to in the Monday morning and we are lazily sitting at all. We just have to check on what are the activities that is system process with the reminders. Okay, there are some times of our resources to be approved. Then there are some milestones that are overdue that we have to check on. What are the details that we have to check on, and why it is overdue and all. And any expense reports are raised, and whether any projects, some of the projects are if at risk. As you know, when a project start, it is like 50 percentage, okay, it will become completed at the right time. There are other 50 percentage, like maybe having the change request and adding on the scoping of the configuration and setup will be enlarged by the client. So there are many reasons that it may go beyond our date that we have planned. So whatever it is, the system will throw us that the projects are at risk. And here we can see the reports, which is if I am a project manager, which is relevant to me, what is the charges on hold, the project profitability, the project billing report, etc., will be showing it to me, and is little overview of the projects that I handle. What are the projects that I'm handling and what is the percentage of the complete and when it started, and if we I need to check why it does not have been started, and it is the date has, if the date is already passed, we have can check from here itself. Everything is drillable and clickable from the dashboard itself, whether the projects are overdue. All the details, like if whatever the projects we sometimes it will be a service based company and an IT company with the ERP implementations and all, or sometimes it will be a construction companies with the areas of like road construction. Whatever the business or service, if we are into a services based firms, we have to maintain ERP with the project management module. So with that, the system should tell us what exactly is happening in my company and what have to be the actions that I have to take before I go at a great project risk and all. So dashboard itself, the 250 plus dashboards within the NetSuite itself communicate with us that, and whatever the reports that is available, we can bring into our home dashboard so that we will be getting the great visibility, and the KPIs and all everything can be brought into the dashboard. And next that I would uh, like to show you one of the project record. So here is one project record in which we will be tagging the IDs, the names, or relevant informations. What is the status, and whatever the UI you would like to change here also it is possible. And as I said, whether if it is a project module is still, and if our business is unique, we have to add many data points and all. The ERP should have the customization possibilities very with this very simple and flexible. So from here itself, we can actually customize the and add the fields. And down below, you can see the different tasks and different what is the predecessors. Like if I have to start this task, whether there is I have any more number of tasks that have to be completed. So every minute detail can be tracked in the NetSuite, and whether how much planned hours that I have given actually planned, and the start date and end date, what is the completion, etc. And whether the task will be an billable task. That is billable means whether it is since we are in professional firms, we you might be doing what is the billable, like whether it is billable to client or whether it is non-billable task, and whether it is milestone based, etc. And easily simply we can click on new project and can give the actual work planned hours and etc, and then add those tasks and milestone here. Related subtask is here, we can create that simply. And even we can view the Gantt chart. Gantt chart is nothing but the resources availability and when will the graphical view of when we will be completing, and whether to highlight the critical path, whether which and all areas or tasks are actually in, whether it is might be designing phase or whether it might be in the planning phase, it is in the critical path. So whatever it is, the system should highlight us within a click, right? So that all. And if you we would like to see the task with progress less than 30%, these and all are actually by standard available. Whatever I'm showing, it is by standard available, and it is also there are provision to customize the things also. And then, as I said, the resource availability and resource assigning, staffing, and all. So at the initial time, that the sales period of time, if we are not knowing which and all are the resources that will be joining or will be in planning or implementing this project, means we can just add that as okay, one business analyst, one consultant, one project manager, or one trainer will be actually working in this project. And later on, we can add the resource names and all. And even you can add the details like if we are if we would like to know the skills of these employees, we just have to click on here and we will be going to the employee record. And in the employee record, there is a column or tab called the skill set. So here you can see this is the employee and his skills and expertise can be seen. What is the product knowledge and what level of product knowledge he have, and what are the technical skills that he is having, and which are the projects that he is currently assigned or currently working on. So these types of details of are in your fingertip. It will be very easier for you to plan accordingly and staffing and assigning the resources. And when it comes to financials, whatever the details, whatever the billing, charge based or fixed or time based, whatever the billing rules that we have, we can go for that. And any contacts related to sub projects, or even if the project needs any sub project that we can be created, communication details, as I said, all the CRM details or the history can be added here, whatever, whether it is through email or calls, whatever the details that we have collected. At last, data is always the king. So through thorough evaluation and the checking on the client's preferences and needs, we can give the project as expected as per the client. So those communication details and all the budget or whatever the of last, all the P&L and pure AR details can be given from one project itself. And at last, very great call the functionality or feature of the NetSuite is system notes, which is nothing the audit trail. If something happens or someone have changed the details, we can get the system notes. It is not a case that it will be happening always, but it is at a worst case, if it happens to, the NetSuite tracks who is the employee that have changed and which particular field and what was the old value and what is the new value. So whichever the transactions it is, it will be tracked by the NetSuite. So when coming to after projects, so we will be having like reports. How it will be the reports that we will be having. So as these are the different sections that the reports are available. And when it comes to specifically the projects, the time and billables and with the project risk reports, you can see these many different project reports are available. From project billing report, always it will be a important case, important report that we need. So which is a customer and the project name and what are the billings up to date and what any charges are pending, what are the total or planned billings. What's these many data by standard it is available by the NetSuite. If the data is actually added, it will be brought up as a standard report by the NetSuite itself. And also, if a project manager have a different types of or different projects that is handled, and he have to check on what is the key elements of his project, the project record itself have the 360-degree dashboard in which all the information of whether it is an integration, what are the reminders, any vendor bills, the primary information, who the team did, like who and all are the working on this team, and any project documents related to it, and also the resource planning. If any more resources, if the project is at risk, if any more resources have to be added for the better project deliverables, we can check on that. And each pre-billing, when it comes to finance department, also what is the budget that we have planned and versus the actuals that has been came. So those many details can be added, checked for an each individual project. This is a project 360 dashboard which will be available for each project. So these and all are actually I have to communicate when it comes to project. So let me come back to my slides. Yes, so we are the Jobin and Jismi, the solution providers of the Oracle NetSuite. We do have the expertise in ERP bands, or it is nothing but that after completing the many great implementations with the multiple customers across the globe, and with our greatly like certified resources, like there are certifications for these ERPs like Suite Foundation, ERP Consultant, everything. So those certifications are actually earned by our resources, and we ensure the great with certified resources will be working on your projects for the implementations and all. And we do have the expertise in all verticals, and we also have done multiple websites too. So with that, we will go ahead and take some time for the questions. So if you have any queries or that related to the professional service, how the NetSuite ERP works and all, you can just put it in the Q&A section. Our experts will be taking care of the same right now. So go ahead. Okay, so we do have the questions in on the chat. So I invite our ERP solution expert in professional services, Home is Paul, to answer those things.
Okay, so we got a question here like what kind of ongoing support and training does NetSuite offer to ensure a smooth transition and effective use of system? So once we have implemented NetSuite, then for the support, we'll be providing the user training, the manuals, and all those of steps within the NetSuite itself. And also NetSuite provide a comprehensive suite answers and an inbuilt support assistant which will help you in times of needs. Like if you are not able to navigate to any functionalities in NetSuite, that's when this support assistant would help. As well as there's a global search, like similar to a Google search in NetSuite, it's something called as a global search. In that you would just global search what you need and it will give you the navigation path in which what that can be used, and each and every fields have its own field help and those sort of things. And for ongoing support, that's where we solution providers such as ourselves would come into play. Like we will be giving you ongoing support after the go live also. And training, the training can be, there will be a standard training once we have done the implementation, like there will be user training. Other than that, there are on demand trainings as well, that too on module based or role wise. So we usually provide role wise trainings or module wise trainings. So those are working in NetSuite. And for the effective use, whenever a for NetSuite there are releases. For a year there are 2 releases in which the new features would comes in, and then we would write that features how that can be used into our existing customers. We would give a information passed to our clients so that they'll be aware on okay, this can be used for their business or those sort of things. So that's how the ongoing support and relation goes with our customers. I got another question like how does NetSuite handle data migration from existing systems and what are the common challenges that organization face? So for the data migration, what we do is like the data migration itself can be divided to like there will be a master data, entity data, the transaction data. So most probably when a transaction is happening, we would advise our customers to go with the open transaction and open balance rather than bringing in all the historical transactions. And for the easy the data migration will be providing the templates in which the CSV templates. So once the client would fill up those CSV templates, then we would import those into NetSuite. So filling the data into this template would be one challenge, and we'll be assisting our clients in such a way that it can be easier for them to fill in the data of their existing system into CSV templates. Once that is there in the CSV template, then we can easily import that into NetSuite. And the common challenges that I have seen is like the data cleaning process. Like it will be much easier if the clients or the companies themselves would do the data cleaning because they know the data better rather than the other consulting firms. So those data cleaning and data validation are the common steps that need to be done. Some of the process may be a bit time consuming, but then once that is done, then it will definitely help us to do the data migration easily to NetSuite.
So next question we have is what is the typical timeline and the process for implementing NetSuite in an organization that has never used in an ERP system before? So whether there is a legacy system that you have or not, the implementation will be timeline will be different for each verticals like industry wise, and it will be according to the requirements. Like we do, as I said, we do have the scalability of the when whether if we have to go with the NetSuite financials at the start or during the implementation, we can go with the financials within the 45. We have already done a 45 days of implementation with just the NetSuite financials and all. And if we do the project management and all, we will be adding according to different process and different business needs.
We got a question like, is NetSuite recommended for small businesses? Yes, NetSuite caters to businesses of all sizes, including small, mid-sized, and enterprise level organization. Its scalable architecture allows us to adapt to the needs of small business while also supporting the complex requirement as the business grows. So it will definitely be suitable for small business as well. We got a question like, how does NetSuite support scalability as business grows? What are some real world examples of business that have successfully scaled using NetSuite? So I would say the scalability. It is a one major factors and the reason why which some companies would switch to NetSuite. The reason why it's scalable is like NetSuite is like multi-subsidiary, multi-currency, and multi-country. Where I have done an implementation in which initially they were on India basis with a single subsidiary, and then when they have expanded over to overseas, since NetSuite have this capability called as one world and multi-country support, they were able to easily set up NetSuite in this new subsidiary, and that what's say expanding to a new country and reflecting that in NetSuite was much easier. Within simple steps and configuration, they were able to adapt to what was the as the business expand, they were able to expand to that. And recently, for another customer, there was NetSuite released something called as fieldwork service, in which that was one of the major features that most of the clients were looking into, and right now that is there in NetSuite, and they were able to improve their business by using this new feature called as fieldwork services. So similarly, since it is a multi-subsidiary and multi-country basis, then I would say definitely NetSuite is scalable. And the system architecture, since everything is in cloud and everything is connected, it is much easier to handle, and it supports the growing businesses.
So we do have another question. Is there any possibility of conducting competitions or hackathons on Oracle ERP so that the team can participate and get to use of NetSuite? So currently, the hackathons type of competitions are actually not done by the Oracle ERP since it is an ERP which needs to be implemented for different businesses and all. It is not a competition system, so we are not encouraging. But of course, we do have the Jismi is having the internships and all for the different roles, and also that you can get used to the NetSuite ERP and directly placed into ours.
We got another question on how do you handle the intercompany cross charge, the tax compliance, real-time currency revaluation, the data integrity across all subsidiaries. So I would say all that is possible. Like I would say, if you could connect with us, I can give you more detailed explanation how this can be done, because this topic goes way beyond the depth as we are closing to the session. So I would say we can connect I mean, you can drop us an email so that we can have a connection, and then we'll be able to explain how this can be done.
So thank you all for joining for the webinar. So here I'm giving the communication details if needed. You can contact us whenever needed and record the details on the screen that I have just shown. So once again, thank you all for if anyone need to be have any queries and all, please stay on the line so that we can answer the queries and go. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day.